Hello everyone, I'm Tsurugi Kage. Welcome to Gaming Tidbits Top 10. Games have plenty of memorable moments, some enjoyable, some not so much, and even those that make us scratch our heads and ask ourselves, did that really just happen? Today, we're going to look at the top 10 moments that came out of nowhere. That means you can't expect it to happen in the game. I'm not including games that are a mess with your mind or always crazy like Katamari Damacy or the Stanley Parable. Also, there will be spoilers to many games, so spoiler warning. Without further ado, let's get underway. Number 10. Number 10 takes place in the Kingdom of Orlais, where you sit at your throne at the Inquisition and you must act as a judge for crimes committed against you and your people. In comes the accused. Their crime is that they attacked your home with a goat. This is easily my favorite moment in the game, and it comes out of nowhere when you start. But apparently you killed one of his sons, and so his custom is that he is to paint the castle with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
It comes out of nowhere and is a much needed detour for the overall seriousness of the game.
Vran, you'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to someone. Then probably released.
Gibbet? Gibbet? Gibbet?
You spin my head right round when you go down, down.
Number 9. Number 9 is in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. For those of you who don't know, Kingdom Hearts is what happens when Square Enix and Disney get together to form a family-friendly RPG series which still makes children and adults moved by the stories. In the PSP game Birth by Sleep, you get to play as Ventus, a character that looks very similar to Rox from the mainstay games. This can be written off as coincidence, but at the introduction of Vanitas and then later his unmasking, you find out that he looks like Sora, the hero of the main games, and Rox is his other half. Something like this has made several fan speculations as to why they look alike, but to me, I'm still confused. Number 8. Number 8 takes place in Subcon, where Mario, Luigi, Toad, and the princess must defeat the evil King Wart and free the denizens of his reign. After hours and hours of work, sweat, and tears, or just using the right warp points, you can make it to King Wart and finally beat him. After the results screen comes up, you are greeted with another screen. You see Mario laying down in his bed, dreaming of the entire thing. This frustrated many players into thinking that all of their efforts was in vain. But many of the characters in the game also appear in the main Mario titles now, so it's not all bad, I guess.
You spin my head right round when you go down.
Number 7. Before it's revealed, there was many speculation as to who was going to be in the 3DS and Wii U versions of Super Smash Bros. When the game finally came out in Japan, there were plenty of people surprised at the introduction of one character. Duck Hunt. The dog and duck duo from the Duck Hunt games for the NES. You'd think he has little to no attack possibilities. However, the people at Nintendo were creative enough and imaginative enough to make him a competent competitor. Number 6. Death is nothing new to the Final Fantasy series, but in Final Fantasy VII, Cloud comes across a flowering-selling girl named Aeris, or Aerith, depending on which version you're playing. Most people will see her and make her their white mage, the person to cure their party of damage and ailments. She also starts to form a romantic relationship with Cloud, the main protagonist. But, by the end of the first disc in this 3-disc journey, Aerith is killed by Sephiroth right in front of you. She is never to be used again in the entire game. There are people who can't really handle it and actually forcefully add her into the rest of the game.
You spin my head right round when you go down.
Number 5. In the land of Pandora, the strange is bound to happen, but within its own set of rules. One is that the claptrap units are helpful little bots that won't attack humans. Right? Wrong. At the end of the first Borderlands game, after the final boss fight, you're greeted with another intro card. Claptrap, the robotic ninja assassin. Then the game stops unless you have the DLC that lets you play to the next part. Great marketing ploy there, Gearbox.
Full of opportunity.
Shouties like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day.
Number 4.
Stuck on replay.
Pokemon gym leaders are seen as a way for players to better themselves and to help test their merit. They stand as role models for young trainers and teach them the importance of Pokemon. But there's one gym that is mysteriously closed until after you get the 7th badge. You find out that the Viridian City Gym finally opened. You make your way past the puzzles and find yourself face to face with the gym leader. The leader of Team Rocket, Giovanni. As a child playing this, I was blown away. Not once did I ever think that a bad guy would run a gym. Let alone being the last gym leader before the Elite Four.
You spin my head right round when you go down.
Number 3. In Kid Icarus Uprising for the 3DS, there are plenty of fourth wall moments and humor that transitions well into the modern market. After defeating Medusa, you are treated with the credits, done in an 8-bit fashion.
We did it! We really did it!
Congratulations! I know it wasn't always easy.
Oh, but
That's nice, but the game feels pretty small with only 9 levels.
sun feels warmer.
Aw, you're so cute, Pit.
Now wait just a second.
Huh? Did you hear something?
I said wait just a second.
Got to be hearing things.
Until Hades appears. He's the one who's brought back Medusa in the first place and plans to take down Pit and Palutena.
Shouties like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day.
Number 2.
Stuck on replay.
Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2 is filled with hidden lore, and if you pay close enough attention, you can draw the conclusions as to what happened. However, in the second game, if you die, you have a chance of triggering a special minigame. You travel around following an animatronic, as sound bites say letters. When it's finished, you're brought back to the title screen.
You spin my head right round when you go down.
Number 1. Chrono Trigger is a wonderful RPG for the Super Nintendo, PS1, Nintendo DS, and mobile devices. I recommend it to everyone. However, one part that always comes out of nowhere is when I tell people about it and the final boss, Lavos. Lavos, like many bosses, has many forms, including a boss rush mode that lets you test your mettle against previous bosses before the real fight. As you wear him down to his final form, you can beat him just by defeating the real Lavos. You'd think the one in the middle is the big one and that's the real one, but nope. The one that actually represents Lavos' heart, the one that you need to stop, is this one, the one over here in the far right. Well, that does it for my top 10 out of nowhere moments. If you didn't see one that you liked, or if you liked one that wasn't placed as high or as low as you'd like, let me know in the comments below. But for now, this is Tsurugi Kage, signing out. Thank you so much for watching my episode. If you want to see more, click on my subscribe button and it'll let you know when I make more episodes. Or if you want to, you can click over here and you can take you to my next video.